Okay, we got the door fixed. Finished up the bumper, got it painted. Not sure what I showed on the last video, but we had a spot on the fender right there. We got it fixed. Got the front end on. Got it all lined up. Got the got this place here fixed. It was on the fender. That place fixed. We haven't fooled with the bottom ground effects yet. We've been trying to fix the hood wooden latch. Found out it was a bad latch, so we got to get one of those. So we still got a few things left on this thing, and hopefully we'll be setting her down on the ground. Run her some. We ain't run it at all, other than idle and backing it in and out of the garage. So it should be ready to set down later. And it should about do it on this one, I guess. Oh yeah, and we do have the new and improved sunroof. Cleaned it up. It had new rubber in it, but all the hardware was screwed up in it, so I bought all new hardware for it. It's got a new, all new, well, actually what it has is the new pins and stuff have been put in, and all the hinges up here has been changed. But we've done all that, painted this all the way around. So that looks pretty good. That works now, functional. So at least we got that done. And that ought to do this video. We're gonna be setting this thing down here pretty soon. I'm gonna set her down. I gotta put the sway bar back under at the front. Then I can set her down and then jerk them lower ground effects off and paint those. And we gotta put the molding back around the windshield. Got one piece around the door. And we ought to be done. All right. Okay, thought I'd throw out a little short video here today. All right, man, thanks. All right. This is the little S10 of my grandson's I was talking about. We finally got into it a little bit there. Been sitting since 2016, and we decided to go ahead and check the gas tank. I pulled it off, make sure it was okay and wasn't a lot of crap in it and stuff. And well, the gas tank was leaking when we took it off, so I went ahead and ordered a new gas tank, new fuel pump. We put all that on and turned the key on, got a battery for it, turned the key on, and to make sure there wasn't nothing leaking, and the fuel lines were leaking. Well, we ended up finding a parts truck, and we got some fuel lines off of it, put them on with the supply line. It was leaking first, and then we got it fixed, and then the return line was leaking. Well, we went back to the guy, and he had the return lines. We got it fixed. Well, I finally got it started, so we decided to put water in it. Ended up, freeze plug was bad. Imagine that. Freeze plug was, I guess they had put water in this thing. They had heating problems with it to begin with, and they put water in it, I think, and it blowed the freeze plug out. Radiator's leaking. So we finally got all that tore down, and I had to pull the inner fender out. Motor mount, both motor mounts are broke, so we're going to put both motor mounts in it. Pulled the exhaust manifold off over there so we could get to the freeze plug was behind the motor mount. I had to pull all that off just to get the motor mount out. We got all that. We done worked all day yesterday on it. We got all that side back in. We got the motor mount back in. Got the exhaust manifold back on. New gaskets. We got the plugs put in. Put new plugs in it. Got them in it. Now it looks like we're going to have to get on this side. We're going to take the radiator out, and I can't get to the bottom lines, the transmission lines, to get it loose. I was going to take this inner fender out anyway to get to the motor mount. So while we're doing it, we'll just pull the exhaust manifold off of that side, put new gaskets, check all the freeze plugs on this side. But that's kind of where we're at on this thing right now. I'll show a little bit of it, what we done or what we're doing. Okay, now you can see we painted the exhaust manifold, but that's how rough it is. The motor mounts there. We had to take all that out to get to the freeze plug in behind it. So we cleaned up everything under here a little bit, throw a little paint on it. Looks like it's had a new rotor put on it at one time. But yeah, we got everything dangling. Got radiators going to be took out. Got a hole in the bottom, which makes me think too that it had water in it. Froze that and busted it, along with pushing the freeze plug out. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at on this little thing. We got it off of a buddy of mine at work, and it's got problems. It needs a windshield, needs a radiator. Rust back here has got to be fixed. That side, this side, down at the bottom of the extended cab part's got to be fixed. But like I say, I had it running. It sounded pretty good, so it was missing real bad. But, oh, the Cadillac converter. Cadillac converter is stopped up. It was running decently halfway, and then it started running worse. So I got underneath of it looking, and the Cadillac converter was red hot. Of course, it didn't have no water in it, so I couldn't run it but a few minutes before the temperature started getting up. But we'll get all that. It needs a grill. Got to have a grill in it. Hey, but for a free truck, you know, what else you gonna get, you know? We just see what we can do day by day. We'll bring some more back on this later, I guess. Alright, thanks for watching. Okay, after pulling the inner fender on this little S10, we found some more problems. We'll show it here. Let me turn this thing around. We found that another freeze plug was out. We put it in. We put the new motor mount in. Brake line was bad. It's going to the rear. We took it loose. Going to end up replacing that. And where the Cadillac converter was stopped up, we ended up gutting that little boy. Yep, she's gutted. Got all that crap out. We'll install this, then we'll be able to put our intake manifold back in and hook all that up, and then we should be getting her running again. That way we'll be able to put antifreeze back in it and all that, and hope the block ain't cracked. And we had a bad inner fender over here. May have to end up either repairing this. I'm trying to find one. That's how bad it is. Maybe I'll just put a piece in it, fix it. Something like that. Passenger side had a spot in it too. I don't know. We'll get back to that. Try to get all that done. Okay, that's hard to end this video. Maybe if we get this thing back together, we'll get another video on it, and we'll do a lot on it. My little buddy's sick, grandson, so he couldn't come up, ain't gonna be able to come up tomorrow unless he's feeling better. And we'll try to get that thing together. We'll see then. All right, man, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more of this little S10. And hopefully my Mustang's about done. I'll get a little bit on it. We get rid of this and my Mustang, and hopefully my square body back there will come back in. I don't know if I showed my 14 Chevy I put a 7-inch lift on. I'll do a video on that. And then I got my Jeep. All right, we're gonna end this here. Alrighty, thanks.